Hi, and welcome to another video on the Stud Guy YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be discussing the pricing increases of the old Ninjago minifigures like the Energy Ninja, or even older than that, the DX Ninja. Then, I'm going to be doing a review on set 71859, the Dragon of Life. So, as you can see, I've lined up my most expensive minifigures that I've got over the years. These ones I had originally in 2011 when they got released in the first wave of Ninjago, the pilot seasons. So I'm very lucky to have them, especially Samukai, because he's had a price increase in recent times. He's worth over $200, I think, on Bricklink, as I've seen recently. And DX J had a very big price increase, but I unfortunately lost him a long time ago, and I haven't had him for a long time. And also the Energy Ninja, as you can see, I have 3 of them. I don't have Energy J because he's just so overpriced. He's reached the price of 400 euros recently, and these figures are also pretty expensive, I would say. I had to pay like 450 for all of them, I think, 450 euros. The Stone Armor Ninja are also experiencing a pricing increase, but I don't have the most pricey ones. I only have these ones, the Lloyd, the J, and the Zane minifigures, because they are a bit less expensive. I also have some just miscellaneous minifigures, like this Harumi minifigure, this Lloyd, Possessed Lloyd. I had him before, but I lost most of his parts due to just being a child. And now I had to buy him for 150 euros, which is just an increased price, because I have the dragon, his dragon, the Moro dragon, which I'll maybe be doing a review in the future. Look out for that. And I also have this figure, which is from the Never Realm girl, which Lloyd had a crush on, I think, or something in that regard. So I also put this figure, which is not that expensive, which is like Golden Lloyd, and I put him here to show that not all minifigures that are great are so pricey, and I think you can buy some of those minifigures right now, and they are not so pricey. Just to tell you. So what I think of the situation, I don't think it's a good situation. Of course, I wouldn't like Lego collectors to have to buy these minifigures at a increased price, but I think that over time the landscape will change, and people will just like not have, so their prices will just decrease over time. I think in a month or so we'll see this decrease, but until then I think just Ninjago fans will have to suffer a bit. So going over to the review, we can see a lot of minifigures in this set. It retails for 110 US dollars, I think, but in Europe it's 100 euros. And you can see these Draconius forms. They are just lovely, I think. They are a nice iteration of the Dragon's Rising powers. Even though I'm not a big fan of Dragon's Rising, I wouldn't say that I love watching it, even though it's not a bad series. I love the older seasons, and soon you'll be seeing a building of, like, I'll be building an old set. Just tune in when I post the video. Yeah, so we can see other minifigures like Aaron and Sora. They are new characters that I'm not like quite familiar with them, but they look nice. We also see the side builds here, a mech, which is a stone monsters mech, and an acid monster, plus a cultist leader. They are nice minifigures overall, I would say. And here in this side build, we can see a nice play feature of turning this sword, I think, which is important maybe. I don't really follow the Dragon's Rising Season 4 Part 1 release, so I haven't seen or understood the context of this dragon, but it looks fabulous, I would say. The building experience was very nice. Building this dragon was just immaculate. I wouldn't say that I had any problem with that. There was no repetition, even though the two sides are mirrors of themselves, as you can see. This side and this side, they're the same thing. But yeah. So, what I would say, what like I would say about this dragon is that it's a very good build. I would recommend it to any fan of Ninjago, any fan of Dragons Rising, and also any fan of dragons as a whole. Even if you're not a fan of Ninjago, you can just like sell these figures, or just, I don't know, keep them or give them to a relative or a close one. But yeah, keep the dragon because it's very nice, and I would definitely buy it if I had the chance, or if I didn't have it now. And yeah, I would say that it's a very, very good set. It's maybe the highlight of this Dragons Rising wave. And yeah, so overall, I think that the price of these figures will decrease over time, and I think that this set is very good. And I'll see you guys next time. And I also want to remind you that I do these videos without any cuts. I try at least. So I do like I don't have a script. And yeah, thank you and bye.